everyone, it's Louise here. Today I'm in Livingston at Endura to take a look at what goes on behind the scenes. Let's go! Here at Endura in Livingston, this is where they make all the custom jerseys, so for teams, athletes and clubs. So let's go take a little look at how they're made. So once the designers have finished with the custom designs, they're then sent down here to be printed on these ginormous printers. And then from there, they're sent on to be cut. So this is the fabric that gets turned into all the custom cycling jerseys. So you can see it starts off white and they actually put on the colour. This is where they take the prints that we saw earlier and actually press them onto the material, basically using big irons. It's pretty cool. That's so cool. And that really took zero time.
Yeah, it's like a minute pressing.
Yeah.
Quite a heat on it, right?
So here we're at the final step where each part of the jersey is now hand sewn, and at the end of that someone actually checks each individual jersey just to make sure there's no issues with it whatsoever, and then it's shipped off to you. So I'm going to speak to Lisa, who is the product concept technician. So I'm here with Lisa from Endura. It'd be great to hear just what you get up to here.
Okay, I'm basically in charge of fit and shape and grading and all the pattern cutting for all the new products. So whenever a designer designs something, I'll basically make it three-dimensional by doing pattern CAD, and then we have the factories sew it up, and then that goes through development stages. Until it gets into production. So along the way we'll have first proto, second proto, and it goes like that. And we do fit sessions where we try the garments on at every stage, and any tweaks and changes that need to be made, I'll do that along the way until we get the perfect product that goes into production. So I mean, a lot of places they'll just hire in models from agencies that come in and try things on, but we can't really do that because it would just give us limited information really, I think, you know. So every fit session that we do it on the bike in the office. So we have a bike set up and we get somebody to cycle in it in every fit session and just see whether the pad's in the right position, whether when your arms are forward facing that you've got all the reach that you need, and all this kind of thing. Check that your sleeves are long enough when your arms are forward.
Nothing worse.
You know, because you don't want to get here and you know you can't put your arms up anymore. So all our garments are cut in such a fashion that they're articulated to be worn on the bike. Yeah,
it's all these little things that we take for granted actually, but you guys have like tried and tested them all.
And hoods, and like, you know, hoods, do they go under the helmet, over the helmet, the adjustability of them,
that's
the
a debate right there. Hoods under or over?
Well,
over.
We do both. It depends. You know, some of the jerseys that we've got that are just, you know, zip up. You know, they'll just be like little hoods. And then your waterproof jackets would be over the top. So last year we did a survey for men and for women, just to find out what people's feelings were on sizing and length and grading and all that kind of thing. And it was really just to look at fit. It wasn't to look at the design of things, because that's for the design team to do, you know, and you know, they're really good at that. But the response was amazing. We got like 1,000 men filled out the survey and 500 women filled out the survey. It was really positive, actually. We got really positive feedback. What we did find that we want to improve the buying experience, so that if somebody's buying a trouser on the website, they know what length that inside leg is, and not just this is a trouser, this is, we don't even say what the length is, you know, so that's something that we got feedback, you know, we want to know whether that trouser represents, you know, a 34 inch or what is it, you know, so we're going to work on improving that. For women, I think it was mostly that we weren't really big enough on the thighs always, so there's a lot of women out there who are cyclists that have got more athletic thighs, so we're going to improve the width there, and that a lot of people think that we're not size inclusive on the bigger sizes, so that's a project I'm working on just now, is trying to just research that a bit more to see whether we need to either offer a plus size range or just be more size inclusive and do bigger sizes on what we already offer. So that's what I'm working on just now, which is a whole research project that I don't really have the answers to yet, but that'll be interesting in the future.
So you've asked for the feedback and now you're absolutely starting to do that work, so it's really good to hear that how much people are being involved as well.
I know, and I think the only way to do that, especially for the women, is to maybe do some workshops. So we just put out a little survey last week just to see if anybody would be interested in doing workshops with us. And we asked for women to fill that out that are really over a size 16, 18. You know, if you're over that size, get in touch, you know, we'll see whether we can run some workshops and we can get some more research going. And so we know that if we do a plus size range, for example, we know we're doing it right first time. And there was like hundreds of women got in touch to say, please let us be involved in that. So it's really encouraging that there is maybe a gap out there for that kind of thing.
A lot to it actually. It's so interesting because obviously, you know, when you think about, you know, a mountain bike top, or you just think that it's, you know, it's just there, but actually there's so much thought and consideration being put into it, and it's so cool to actually like chat and find out some more information. So no thanks
worries.
So much.
No, you're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to go talk to Pete, who's the product lead here at Endura. I'm here with Pete and we've got a bunch of really cool looking stuff here. So do you want to introduce yourself and just talk us through some of this?
Yeah, I'm Pete Newton. I'm the design lead for Endura. I'm in charge of how everything looks, print, details, features.
So could you talk us through some of the summer products that you've got here?
Sure, so we've had a big focus on some of the new prints, which we'll come to in a minute, but one of our favourite best-selling pieces, I think, with you guys is the MT500 burner jersey. So this is a great selling piece because it's sort of lightweight and tech features on it. So you'll see how the outer sleeves have got this sort of high stretch woven fabric, so it's great for abrasion against bushes and trees when you're coming down through woodland. Really durable, but lightweight mesh body. We've also got laser cut perforation on the underarms and onto the sort
Lots of detail.
Lower back. Loads, and then we've also got a sort of bonded front neck, so you've got no stitching there, nice sort of stretch lamination going on. And then just a little tech detail on the sleeve. Obviously a lot of our riders and customers are out in the Alps and the US. A lot of them using lift passes through the summer, so we have a little lift pass pocket on the forearm.
And the colour.
The colour, this is
beautiful.
Two of the key colours going through our summer range. One of our key themes through this range was like a tropical sort of print theme. The overall theme was about escapism. Obviously Scotland, we don't get a lot of tropical weather, so we sort of bring it through on the print and the colours. So
we need it.
It's much needed at the moment. Bringing that sort of summer vibe with the colourways. This is a slightly different jersey to the burner. It's a little bit lighter weight, so using a similar sort of main body fabric, but we don't have the woven sleeves, but it's a slightly more technical cut, a little bit slimmer through the body. Again, just sort of got this nice sort of laminated front collar that we've got on the burner. I've brought the short sleeve jersey out for the women's. Slightly lighter fabric, but similar sort of overall weight and detail, so that same laminated collar on the front. Again, all these jerseys have got nice printed back neck labels, so there's no rubbing or irritation on the back yoke. And then similar sort of cuts, sort of really nice sort of narrow cut through the front of the sleeve, so you don't get excess fabric build up through the front of the shoulders. And then again, just a sort of nice sort of subtle dropped back hem, little limited edition detailing. These are all limited jerseys that these will be just for this summer. Another key piece that we brought in for this summer, the women's single track legging. So a lot of our ambassadors and our customers were sort of asking if we were going to do something a bit lighter weight, a little bit easier to wear through the summer. Everyone's living in leggings these days.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of people on the bikes. Got a bike specific cut, sort of wrap over front waist so it doesn't sort of tighten and dig in.
Can't have too many pockets,
There's
in my opinion.
Plenty for carrying all your paraphernalia.
Yeah.
And then one of the key differences on this, you'll see to any of the sort of leggings on the high street, is we've added these more abrasion resistant panels. So you've got a sort of high stretch fabric over the knee.
Yeah. Do you think a knee pad would fit under there?
You can wear these. You
Like
can
a low
get a knee,
profile.
but there's plenty of stretch in the fit on these, so you could get a low profile knee pad, not like a hard shell or anything, but so like our D30 low profile ones would fit on there great.
I've had such an amazing time here at Endura. Just want to say a massive thanks for having me. I feel like I've learned so much about how they design and just everything they do here. If you want to check out Endura's new range, you can shop in store or online at Alpine Bikes.